Today we're going to be checking out the Razer Viper Mini mouse. This mouse is going to be geared towards enthusiasts as well as professional esports players. So in the box what you're going to get is the mouse, of course, an instruction manual along with a Razer sticker. So first impressions with this mouse is going to be its size, hence the name Mini. It is going to be on the minier side, as you can tell here. My hand goes over it, and if I try to do like a palm grip, my fingers kind of start to go over the edge here, and that's if I really like stretch my hands out. If you're someone with large hands, this is going to be a mouse that may not be usable for you. Me personally, I have mid-sized hands, and this mouse feels pretty good to me using the palm grip. It feels good using the claw grip, and then it also feels good using a fingertip grip where I grab my thumb here and my ring finger here. My hand just kind of floats above the mouse, and this feels very natural and comfortable for me. It is going to be a righty's mouse because of the two buttons here. So if you're looking for a lefty mouse, it's still usable, but you're not really going to have access to the two buttons on the side here. And speaking of buttons, there's going to be 6 of them that you can customize in the Razer Synapses software. The build quality is going to feel pretty good for the most part. It's going to be made fully of plastic with a matte finish minus this glossy edge over here. And then you're going to have some RGB lights that glow on the back of the mouse here along with the bottom edge over here. And then on the bottom of the mouse, you're going to have a skate up here along with the bottom side over here. And this is going to be using a 8.5K DPI sensor. The scroll wheel is not going to have any tilt functions, and all you can do with it is just scroll up and down and click, which is totally fine if you don't really need that functionality. Some people do like having a tilt scroller, but for me personally, I think it's totally fine. And then as you can see in the software here, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Here's all of your buttons you can customize. If I click on a button, here's all of the different options that can be customized: keyboard shortcuts, profile switching, etc., etc. We have our hypershift mode over here. You can update your profiles by clicking that. You can go ahead and create or remove or import profiles here, and then the profiles will be displayed on this drop down menu. And in the profiles, you can go ahead and link specific games to each profile that you can create. Then we also have the performance tab that lets you cycle between the different DPI settings, and the way to do that is if I click the mouse button here, you can see that I'm cycling between my profiles. And if this is too many different stages for your DPI settings, you can adjust it to have only 2 or up to 5. And then if we scroll down to polling rate, this is going to be how fast the mouse is going to operate at, and I recommend keeping it maxed out for maximum performance. Then if we swap over to lighting, you can see we can adjust the brightness level of the Razer logo on the back of the mouse, or we can adjust when the lights get switched off based on timing or if the display is turned off. And if you want to change the light colors, you can go ahead and click spectrum lighting, and let's say you want to do breathing. Let's go from green to say blue. And if you look at my mouse here, you can see it is currently on green, and if you wait a second, it goes straight to blue. And then if we go over to calibration, this is where you can customize how the mouse pad functions on specific surfaces. So by default, it's going to be none, and if you click add a surface, you can see these are all of Razer's products that are different mouse pads, and you can calibrate it to a specific mouse pad, and this is going to show the lift-off range for your surface. Now this mouse is going to be using Razer's Optical Switches, and here's a quick click test for you guys to hear what it sounds like. The optical switches feel great for the most part, and I have no complaints. However, the noise levels aren't going to be silent, so if you are someone who needs a mouse that isn't going to distract anyone, then this might not be a good option. But I think for the most part, even if you do have people around you, it really isn't that loud. So this is going to be a solid mouse if you're looking for something in the mid-tier range that is going to work for competitive scenes, or something that's going to work for just some casual gaming without anything too competitive. If you want to see a dedicated software review of this video, be sure to click the video up here. With that being said, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.